and as he watches her, he sees that she's actually very deep. You know, I think, you know how I think, how I misjudged him. I think he misjudged her, and I think that he started watching her when she was covering the trial, um, because that's when I started to see her. When I was doing readings on the trial, I started to see her energetically because I saw that lawyer, but she's not a lawyer. She's not a lawyer. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Time. My name is Holly. So grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. I'm really excited to do this. I'm doing a Johnny Depp and his feelings towards his Empress. So it's Johnny Depp versus Empress. I do these every month, and they're very popular. These videos, I don't do them because they're popular, but I enjoy doing them, and it's nice to see that you enjoy doing them too, watching them too. So let's get into it. Please make sure to like the video and make sure that you subscribed. It would help out a lot. Only subscribers can comment on my videos, so make sure you are subscribed. I'm going to be using this lovely deck, the Star Child Tarot by Danielle Noel. Let's get into it. I pre-shuffle the cards, and yeah, I pre-shuffle the cards, and I'll go through the images that I got when I was shuffling. So actually, the image that I got when I was shuffling about his feelings towards her is Ace of Wands, and I got feeling like romantic. I did get this like image popped out to me of it looked like London. I saw London, I haven't been to London in a while since COVID, actually just before COVID. But it looks like, by Marylebone, that kind of area, by Soho, if you live in the UK, or if you've been to London before, around Soho, that area, it looks very much like that. And I'm not sure why I got that, but that's the imagery that I got. He might have some connection associating her with London or something like that, or they might meet up in London, but I get London. So let's get into the Ace of Wands, clarifying it. And I see him taking action very soon. Very, very soon. I get October. October is the beginning. I feel like it's like a process. And have said this before. Some of you tell me in the comment section. I thought you said it was going to be April. I thought time is fluid. So please be patient. Everybody just be patient. We're not kids. We're adults. We should know when to wait and to, not be impulsive. Sometimes it's good to be impulsive. Sometimes it's good to just wait. And he will make his moves very soon, and they will be together very soon. I feel it very strongly. And I said they get married 2028. That's what I see. So the Chariot, the Awakening card in reverse, and King of Wands. So this is very profound. I see, I've spoken about this many, many times in the readings that I've done. I think that Chariot is the card of Cancer. It's the card of home. But in this deck, it's so pretty, this deck. I really love it. I love the purple variations. This deck has a horse, right? The traditional deck does have a horse. I believe it's a man on a horse. And the Rider-Waite, I have another Rider-Waite in a very long time. Rider-Waite Tarot is the original tarot deck that most tarot readers use. I used to use it. I don't use it anymore. I just find it boring. My Aquarius likes eccentric things. But so the original one, I think, has a man on a horse. But the idea of the horse is coming in. And it's almost like I just got that song in my head. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. So it's almost like he's walking towards, and people have said he's coming. I saw a post, actually, when I was looking up Johnny Depp images. I saw something about his new movie. I'm the worst. I have actually diagnosed ADD, so it's not a joke. Where I have difficulty pay attention to certain things, so it's not funny, it's real. So I saw a clip but then I got a message and I opened my message. But I saw an image of him at Comic-Con or something like that. Please write in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about his new movie. I didn't know exactly what it was about. Like I said, about my ADD, I was going to look it up and I was like, I got sidetracked. But yeah, so I see that. It's almost like he's coming home. He's coming to a place where he feels stable enough to bring her into his life, because I feel as though he feels like she's home. He feels, and that's why coming home, that's what I get very strongly. And awakening in reverse, the King of Wands, I just don't think he knows how to approach her yet. I did say a long time ago that I saw him doing like a surprise, and I think they said that he likes surprises. Somebody sent me a whole long video. It was like a short. It was like a 2 minute video of him surprising different people. It was like 10 ways Johnny Depp surprises people or something like that. This was a long time ago, and it had him surprising Amber Heard. She didn't seem very happy about that. I'd be mad too if somebody did that. I can't drive, so I don't have a car. But if I had a car and somebody did that and surprised me like that, I would be upset too. So I understood for the first time. I understood where she's coming from. She kind of lost it a little bit, but I understood. I don't like surprises. So I see him surprising her in some way. I think he really likes to surprise people. I heard that he surprised another fan or something like that. That's in the thing that I saw, in the video that I saw. It was like a 2 minute clip. And I see him, he wants to surprise her somehow, but in a way that isn't scary and in a way that doesn't make her run. Because I've said this before, I feel like he gets the energy that she kind of like is 1 foot in, 1 foot out until she feels at peace and she feels safe. So he wants to make her feel safe, but his thing is to surprise people. I suppose that is his midhaven in Aries, because he has his midhaven in Aries, and it's like to kind of not necessarily live on the edge, but take chances. Yeah. So let's see what kind of surprise he does. He wants to surprise her somehow. It could be sweet if it's pulled. I mean, it's not my surprise, so I wish him well with it. We'll find out what it is. I'm sure it'll be blasted on some form of media. But let's see. And surprising children, that's a nice surprise at hospitals. Very sweet. That's so sweet. But let's see. What kind of surprise does he have? I think I might have covered this before, actually. One of my last readings about them, because I do this monthly, but we're just doing an update about their current energy. So, what kind of surprise? Okay, so I got the image of like walking somewhere, like in a forest. I don't know what that has to do with that. Let's see, what kind of surprise? And like a box. I have said that before, that I saw a box, now that I'm remembering. It's like a red box with white wrapping. Like white ribbon wrapping. Is that wrapping? So with 4 of Cups. Wow, 10 of Crystals and 8 of Swords of reverse. This is very sweet. That's why I said I saw him being very kind of romantic type. I misjudged him completely. I thought he was very pretentious. I've said this before. I thought he was pretentious, and I thought that he was not very, but I don't trust a lot of Hollywood guys. So I saw him being very, dating supermodels. I don't want to judge people that do substances, that have substance issues, but it goes very hand in hand with like rock and roll lifestyle, which I tend to judge, even though I shouldn't, because people have their personal issues. But I thought he was very different to what he is, and I think that what he's going to say to her is something along the lines of, I would feel remiss if we didn't give it a chance. Which is very sweet. I think he's going to write her something. See like him writing something. It's like old type of ink. Like I feel like maybe in his past life he was English, and he has a connection to England and London specifically. Maybe that's why I saw that here. And I think because he has that connection, he tends to uh, align with English people, certain certain attributes and customs that British people are accustomed to, like writing in ink. I haven't really seen. I see actually like a. My mother used to collect these Mont Blanc pens. I see him having like a collection of pens and like writing out in cursive a letter to her that I think is going to be in this box. It's going to be very. I see his heart, even though I don't get cups from it. I see a lot of. It comes across passionate, but he's very good at hiding his passion. If that makes any sense, he keeps it subdued. Okay, so please let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna do these every month. So stay tuned for more. And if you have any questions, make sure you're a subscriber to ask them. Okay, so this is her energy, the Empress, who we don't know who she is. I've described her as energetically what I pick up. And this can vary. I feel like some of you are like very stung, and I say this all the time. I don't like repeating myself. I just have to make sure. In fact, I don't mind repeating myself sometimes. It's just that I keep saying it, but it's okay. I will say it again. I see her being having an English accent. I said that a long time ago. From 4 years ago, when I lived in my house when I first moved to Miami, I said he was in London a lot, and I believe he was going through his press. There was some kind of lawsuit with some press media. I think it was Daily Mail. I can't remember clearly, but he was going through something with them, and I believe he lost. I might do actually an update about that or what happened. Please let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see it. If you'd like me to do a reading on it. But I did say she has an English accent. I did say that she's kind of like exotic, and she might travel. She might be one of those people that's mixed of different races, cultures, but she's very well traveled. She knows what she's talking about. I see her being younger than he is, a lot younger. And I think that's why he's waiting. And I think I said I see him watching her. And as he watches her, he sees that she's actually very deep. I think, how I think, how I misjudged him, I think he misjudged her. And I think that he started watching her when she was covering the trial. Because that's when I started to see her. When I was doing readings on their trial, I started to see her energetically because I saw that lawyer, but she's not a lawyer. She's not a lawyer. I see her being very fair, That's why I see her having Libra in her chart. I said that I think she is Aquarius dominant, Libra dominant in her chart, or Taurus dominant. And I think his Venus in Taurus is attracted to her Taurus. And her fairness. She seems very fair. And yeah, that's what I pick up. So let's see her energy towards him. She doesn't see it coming out. Well, I have said this before in readings I've done before about them. In fact, the last one I did, which I will have a card up about it. But the last reading that I did, I said that he sees... I lost my train of thought. But she is not very... phased by fame, and I think that's why he's hesitating to get her. She's not phased. Excuse me. She's not phased by fame. She's not phased by anything he says. She has no idea. Yes, this is what I was going to say. She knows that there's a soulmate in her life. She just doesn't know that it's him. And I can see he's kind of like circulating around her, but she has no idea. She has absolutely zero idea. So her energy, I actually pulled the star seed, and then this came out right before. So like this image clearly shows me that she has an idea. Starseed. See how she has her hands? She might do something with her hands, like be like a Reiki healer, because this gives me Reiki healer. She might be, wow. I get the sense from, I just got this download that he feels like she's kind of like possessed him in some way, kind of put a spell on, not in a bad way, but like a nice spell. I don't believe in doing spells. I think it's bad karma. But he feels like, oh my gosh, I'm like kind of like obsessed with her. And it's funny, I was watching the movie Obsession. So I had to stop watching it because it was sending me to a very dark place. But doing spells on people, this is reminding me of that. Doing spells on people, I won't say too much in case you want to watch it. It's on Peacock if you want to watch it. But it's very dark. And doing spells on people is not good. But he feels like, not in a bad way. This is the energy that I get, and it is intuitive. He feels like she's lit me up from the inside, and it's almost like, I don't know. It's very sweet. I just got goosebumps. Very sweet. Maybe because I'm cold. Put my AC too high. But she has no idea. She's just going about her way. I said that I saw her being very friendly and very outgoing and talkative, and that's what he likes about her. She's his yin. She's his she's his yin to his yang. And he likes that a lot about her. That she talks a lot. She seems very like happy-go-lucky. The things work out for her, and she doesn't have a jaded energy about her. So let's see. What is this starseed and Ace of Swords? But she does have her guard up. Let's see what this guard up is about. Woo! Okay, I'm going to pull these cards because I feel like they came out for a reason. Oppression. Ten of Swords. Ace of Cups. Seven of Wands. Ooh. I see with Capricorn, she might have Capricorn chart. Two of Swords, not Ten of Swords. Two of Swords, Ace of Cups. She has been hurt a lot by relationships. And with Two of Swords, she overthinks a lot. And sometimes she'll overthink so much that she won't even start, Like, she might start dating somebody and then she overthinks it, like, to the point I'm guilty of that. I can admit to doing that. She overthinks it a lot. And to the point that she won't even give the person a chance. They'll like text her, phone her, whatever. She'll like overthink. And I think maybe that's why he wants to surprise her, so she doesn't have a chance to overthink. He'll just like come in, and I think she might have stories about, which is kind of scary. Sometimes I'm like, should I tell personal stories on my blog and stuff like that? She might have stories about dating certain people, so she's like very cautious. But especially with Ace of Cups, she gets very, when somebody comes in with intention of being with her, she's very cautious. Seven of Swords, very, very cautious. So let's see, what are her particular feelings towards him? Okay, Seven of Crystals, King of Cups, and Three of Cups. So I think she might see Seven of Crystals, him as a builder. Seven of Crystals, somebody that's working a lot, working on something, achieving something in the future. I think she actually admires that. With King of Cups, she sees him maturing, growing, and I think she has an idea of him as being somebody that's very sensitive and in touch with his emotions. And then with Three of Cups, Three of Cups is kind of like friend zone. So she might friend zone him initially, and then he won't really necessarily like that. Or she might just friend zone lots of guys that are interested in her, and it kind of upsets them, So I don't think she sees him as romantic, but let's see. She might in some circumstance. So let's see. What circumstance would she see him as romantic? Okay, so the Lovers, Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant in reverse. She would have to, and it's funny because his Venus is in Taurus. Now I remember his chart. Him and Harry Styles, I remember that chart so well. Um, and yeah, those two because I do readings mostly on them. But he would have to break through, not necessarily break through a lot of barriers with her, but he would have to be vulnerable with her. I think that she's dated many men that have their guard up, um, and or people, they have their guard up, and it's always put her like, I don't see the Hierophant in reverse. She doesn't see a future with them. Once they have their guard up, she's like, why'd you have to do that? Or why were you such a jerk? Or like that was unnecessary. I think she likes people that are genuine and just genuinely good people. So once she starts to see like red flags, she's like gone. She's very Aquarius. It's funny, the Lovers card. It's a card of Gemini. Um, it's very Aquarius. I find myself doing that too. I'll talk about myself one day soon. But I can see how she would do that. It's kind of like a maze. He has to navigate her, which Geminis really like that. Geminis like challenges. Geminis and Scorpios, they like mystery. They like, I suppose that's why he's been in quite a few mystery movies. They like mystery. They like to solve problems. I see him playing chess, and he sees her as like a riddle, as that somebody he can't figure out, but he wants to figure out, but he likes, but he's like, why do I like her? She's very intriguing. She's like a riddle, and he can't figure her out, and it makes him think about her more, which I think might play. I don't know if he's compulsive. I don't want to diagnose him. I'm not a therapist or counselor, but just from readings I've done, I can see him being compulsive, and compulsive people don't stop until they finish something, which is a very good quality. That might be his moon in Capricorn. They don't finish something, especially in relationships. I think that's why people that are compulsive tend to end up with narcissistic people in relationships, because they want a completion of the cycle, but I don't think as a society we understand the different dynamics of personalities, narcissism, BPD, all of those different personalities. We just like to label, this is good, this is bad. But I think his compulsive nature wants long-term success, and with that, he won't give up on something if he believes in it, which is a good thing. But sometimes some people aren't worth giving that much energy or foresight. But he is very attracted to mysterious people, especially people that give like black cat energy, and because of that, he's very drawn to her. I said that it's like when he sees her, it's like like a magnet. Like he's like drawn to her, and she might be very endearing too and charming. And I think that's what has drawn him towards her so much. So that's what I have, you guys, for this month. I will be doing a reading next month again on them. And thank you everybody for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and only subscribers can comment. I would also appreciate a hype. Take care.